Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today we wrap up the Kyle Gibson starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's having a real solid season up to this point. And I know he'd like to get one more notch in his belt to get to that 200 Ks on the season. He's awfully close, so you'd have to think in the back of his mind he'd like to punch out a few here and get into that 200K club for the year.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead. Riding in, Corey Spangenberg. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Broxton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Tigers get just the 1. Now batting, Rich Kessler, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Hit out toward second. Spangenberg has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Batting third, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule.
And the center fielder is under it to make a catch. And
Leading off for the Tigers,
first delivery to him on the way.
Martin.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
It's 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andruw Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So striding forward now, Zach Granite. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Tigers lead it 1. The next Twin up, Miguel Sano. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Miguel Sano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Settling in now, Max Kepler. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole that tied the game. A solo shot down the line in right. 45 home runs now on the campaign as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Well, the Twins do. Downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. First delivery to him on the way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. So with one away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. So here is Avisail Garcia. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Ready for another chance? Corey Spangenberg. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Way in front of that fastball. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Davis. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball. Digging in, Kenny Vargas, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Kenny Vargas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. Garcia is there, 1 away. So with 1 away, we'll remind you to follow the Twins here on MLB The Show. We'll be here all season long as you get a look there at where we'll be over the course of the next 7 days. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Line toward the gap in left center. And Castro's got himself a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Runners off for second. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the run will score all the way from first.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Runners on his way to third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Next up for Detroit, Jeimer Candelario. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Tigers.
All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. Into the box now, Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zane Barton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 2-1. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
The pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Mora has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 7.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field. Barton is there, 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded by Spangenberg. Throw in the dirt, but a good. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
A little bouncer. Gets a small piece near the plate. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Junior Mora. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul. High in the air down the right field line. Kepler's there for it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 8.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Zach Granite. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Our score remains 2. Riding in once again, Keon Broxton flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Broxton swings, and this is hit well to left. Profar ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot that time for Keon Broxton. 34 home runs now on the year, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Kenny Vargas. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, but that'll be off the right field wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Vargas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And there he goes towards second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Profar has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Twins, designated hitter, Rich.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Rich Kessler. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He swings and grounds it to short, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Brian Dozier.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Runners on first and third, 2 away. There goes the runner. Again, he sends it out of play. Running yet again for second. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is... Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game that this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Digging in to try it again, Avisail Garcia, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go Brett's bench.
0-1 the count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Corey Spangenberg sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Iglesias, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pulled toward right center field. Broxton's on his horse. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it 4-1. Joe Jimenez will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Stepping in, Chris Davis. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Barton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Max Kepler will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Barton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Keon Broxton. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage for the guy.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 5-1. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Trevor May is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Trevor May.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Center fielder number 3, Zane Barton.
Now at the plate, Zane Barton. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. In there, strike 2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
The batter, catcher.
Next for the Tigers, John Hicks. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And another foul ball. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down here 5-1.
5-1. Yeah.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Jason Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Castro's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be beat.
Into the box, Rich Kessler, as he hits one on a line to left field. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Didi Gregorius. High in the air out to center field. Barton on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
They talked about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
A good job of hitting right there, Devo. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the runner.
There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Chris Davis now. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time at first for route number 2. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over.
How you doing,
so
buddy?
3 runs on 4 base hits, no
errors,
and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Twins 8 and the Tigers 1. Stepping in, Junior Mora. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
I tried to join you for some Fortnite earlier when you were on. I stopped by your live stream and all. And
the 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike to count. And the 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Missed with a breaking ball. Zach Granite waits on deck.
Nice. Appreciate the man. I appreciate that.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Zach Granite. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trevor Hildenberger is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 39, Trevor Hildenberger.
Yeah, I'm doing the season. I'm about halfway. Well, I think I'm a little bit more than halfway through the season. We got a pretty decent-sized lead over the rest of the. Oh, thank you.
Here comes the first pitch.
We definitely have a winning streak.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Basically, first in the AL Central, and then I think we probably got the best record in the whole
from the stretch
season so far.
Weak chopper up the line. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
The Dozier for 1 on the first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Let's see here. Let's go to audio.
Hey everybody, I'm Mark DeRosa. Thanks for playing MLB The Show. Hey everyone, I'm Mark DeRosa. Welcome to MLB The Show.
Okay, hopefully, is this better, Matt? Is this better?
A ball hit hard to the left side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Garcia, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is after it. 2 down.
Oh, I thought that was out number 3.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Jeimer Candelario. No hits to this point. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Okay, that's fine, Matt.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Try that, yeah.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run.
Center fielder number 3, Zane Barton. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Standing in now, Zane Barton. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Seems like it's just gone downhill real fucking fast too. Oh.
Way in front of that fastball.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 there. They'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to. Blaine Hardy will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 36, Blaine Hardy.
So stepping in, Max Kepler. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Here comes the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate.
Yeah,
and they did that.
I like it when you get the home runs, or at least my guys do, you know.
Ready once again, Kenny Vargas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to right. Garcia looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
There we go. You got one run back.
It's a solo shot for Kenny Vargas. Home run number 37 on the year as they jump ahead by 3.
Yes, sir. Let's get her. Right?
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But not. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Missed with a slider.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Oh, yeah. I've done a little bit of that. I just wanted to play a regular game tonight.
The 1-2.
But yeah, I've done the creative stuff here too.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
First baseman, number 7, Junior Mora.
Which baseball
now
game
at the
do you
plate,
got there, Matt?
Junior Mora. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Bad pitch.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, he should, Matt. He should.
The 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Here's another 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Davis is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Zach Granite the next to bat. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Counts even at 1-1 for Granite. The 1-1. Popped him up. Sano over to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Minnesota Twins earned their 119th win, most in the division. Kyle Gibson records his 18th win of the year. Matt McCormick gets a 4-out save, his 4th of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Yeah. Let's see if it's going to
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins. 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors, with 5 men on base. For the Tigers, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors.
We're just going to exit the game there and see if I can pull up the yeah, so if you look up on the top left, the Twins are 119 wins, 6 losses. Detroit is 46 wins and 78 losses. Let's go to standings here. Okay, let's see. Hey, you got that right. So as you can see, in the American standings, in the middle is the Twins, and Cleveland is the closest team, and they're 59 games behind. So yeah, so we're doing pretty good. Oops. And then if you, I don't know how well you can see the schedule there, but I only got 1 loss on there, and that was to the New York Yankees, and it was a close game. We lost 5-6, but other than that, the rest of the games we won. So I can't complain. You know, we're doing good. You know, like I said, you know, 119 wins, 6 losses. I'm not gonna complain. So, alrighty. Well, you know, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here and end the stream here. I wasn't really planning on being on that long anyways, so it was just long enough to do a game here. So, with that said, hey Matt, I appreciate you stopping by, bud. I always do. I hope you and Tammy have a wonderful night, and thank you. I appreciate it, Matt. Well, it's only awesome because you know, people like you stop in, and you guys make it great. You know, you guys make it awesome, and I really appreciate you guys stopping by. So I really do. So don't be a stranger. I hope you guys have All right, thank you, Matt. I appreciate you, brother. All right, y'all have a good night now.